where does child counseling come into play? It is when a child is being corrected and corrections are being done, where the child should know for clear that the behavior is separate from the child. What is being corrected is the behavior, not the child. And the child should not take that personally. And it should be told, correcting the child's behavior must be told in appropriate words, not hurting the child, nor hurting their esteem. The child should not feel let down. 2. The behavior is a separate act from the individual, and this should be made clear to the child. The behavior is what is being corrected and not their name or who they are. Sometimes it so happens when terms are used in an inappropriate manner, the child feels they're telling this to me, I am stupid or I am foolish or whatever, and then the child responds accordingly. They form a pattern. To avoid such patterns, you have to say, make it clear to them that this is a behavior being corrected, and this is what is not conducive for discipline or good conduct, and then you're going to make the correction. Sometimes it's always better to speak to the child in private and say whether the child is aware the child is doing that behavior without being acknowledging or knowing the fact that the child is making that mistake. Because all behavior corrections need not be done in the open, it can be done in private too. Like we say in an office, but if you want to praise openly. If you want to condemn a person, do it in private. And then there's more to it than in child counseling, where we are working at the behavior, working at corrections. We are working at how we can correct the certain habits which may be inappropriate to what the child is doing and must do according to the standard set. Now, when a certain standard is set to maintain discipline and there is a gross violation of that, then we have to make the correction. And the correction should always be done in an appropriate and correct manner without the child feeling low on self-esteem or low on being looked down upon by others because of what has been spoken about the child's behavior. There's a clear distinction to be made between the child and the child's behavior. And child counseling comes in when there's a relocation, there's a divorce, there's depression in the family, there's a mental challenges being faced. There also, it could be physical abuse, mental abuse, and lot more of other things. To avoid and create a platform for mental awareness, this is regarding child counseling or child play therapy.